Hi, Professor. We are Group F and we are going to present our group assignment on Global Supply Chain Management assignment for Smart Tech Solution. My name is Gong Wing Yan, BB231107222, and I will start with the introduction first. So this slide introduces Smart Tech Solutions and the key challenges within its supply chain. The company specializes in smart home IoT devices, which rely heavily on the Neural Processing Unit or NPU chip to enable automation and real-time learning. So currently, smart tech depends entirely on a single supplier in China, which exposes the company to significant geopolitical and cybersecurity risk. As a result, the company must move beyond a cost-focused strategy and develop a more secure and resilient supply chain to ensure long-term business sustainability.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Tan Xin number matric BB23110T40. I will present the risk assessment of Smart Tech Solution. It's focusing on strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. First, the strength. The single source model provides Smart Tech with strong technical specialization and reliability. Silicon Prime is highly familiar with SmartTech NPU chip design, ensuring consistent quality, high performance, and minimal engineering variations, which are essential for maintaining competitiveness in IoT devices. Working with one long-term supplier also simplifies coordination and communication, making planning, defect collections, and product updates more efficiency. In addition, this model offers predictable lead times, lower procurement complexity, and reduced administrative costs. Concentrating orders with one supplier also allows SmartTech to benefit from economy of scale, potentially reducing unit costs. Next is weaknesses. Despite this advantage, the model creates over-dependence on a single supplier and location. Any disruption at Silicon Prime would immediately cause shortage or delays. This reliance also weakens SmartTech bargaining power, as there are no alternative suppliers for comparison. The model is also less flexible in responding to changes in demand and provide limited visibility into the supplier internal security and operational health, increasing exposure to risks such as cybersecurity, weaknesses, or quality control failure. Moving on opportunity, global semiconductor trends show a shift towards a China Plus One sourcing strategy, which SmartTech can leverage by partnering with foundries in regions such as South Korea, Taiwan, Europe, or the United States. Supplier diversification would allow SmartTech to adopt a dual sourcing approach, improving supplier chain resilience. There are also opportunities to strengthen security through hardware Trojan detection technology, improve supply chain traceability, and digital risk monitoring platform that provide early warning of geopolitical or logistical disruption. Finally is the threats. The greatest threat come from geopolitical tensions, logistical disruptions, and supplier-specific risks. Rising U.S.-China trade tension may lead to export control, tariff, or technology restrictions that disrupt supply. China manufacturing environment also face risks such as port congestion and political interference. In addition, cyber espionage and hardware trojans pose serious security threats, particularly in a single source model where cross verification is not possible. Any factory shutdown, cyber attack, or quality failure at Silicon Prime would immediately hurt SmartTech production. So in conclusion, while the current procurement model offers efficiency and quality advantage, it exposes SmartTech to significant operational and strategic risks, highlighting the need for a more diversified and resilient sourcing strategy. Thank you.
Now, we will talk about the supply diversification strategy for the Smart Tech solution. Currently, Smart Tech depend on a single supplier in China, which increase the risk of the supply disruption and geopolitical problems. To reduce this risk, the company plans to diversify its supplier. Taiwan and South Korea are recommended as the potential new supplier option because of their advanced technology, financial stability, and the reliable supply chains. So why Taiwan and South Korea? We choose Taiwan and South Korea for the two main reasons. First, these two countries are geographically closest to China compared to other countries. This helps to reduce the transportation time, logistic costs, and possible supply delay. So second, Taiwan is well known for the TSMC and the South Korea is well known for Samsung. So these companies are the leader in the semiconductor industry. So they are reliable supply option. This table compare Taiwan and South Korea based on the several criteria. First, in terms of the technical capability, both Taiwan and South Korea can produce the high performance and energy efficient chips. Taiwan has a strong mass production capability, while the South Korea have the mature manufacturing processes. For cost, Taiwan is slightly more expensive, but it offers a very stable quality, whereas the South Korea is slightly cheaper and it is more suitable for the large order. So both suppliers are financially stable and able to support the long-term cooperation. So regarding the political risk, Taiwan has some uncertainty, while the South Korea has a lower political risk with a more stable political environment. Finally, both countries have the mature and the reliable semiconductor supply chains. In conclusion, both Taiwan and South Korea are suitable supply options for the smart tech solution. Taiwan offers the advanced technology and the high-quality production, while the South Korea provides a better cost efficiency and a lower political risk. By diversifying the supplier to these two countries, smart tech can reduce the over-dependence on China and also can reduce the low supply chains and geopolitical risks. Therefore, the supplier and the diversification strategy can support the more stable and the long-term supply chains.
Good day, my name is Nurul Atira, and this presentation I will explain about the round-trip physical and logistic security of smart tech solution for NPU chips, covering the movement from the warehouse to Taiwan or South Korea and back to the warehouse after the fabrication. The round-trip logistic process include the outbound shipment to the overseas founder and the import shipment back to the warehouse. This cycle ensures the NPU chips are fabricated, tested, and returned securely while maintaining the full traceability and chains of custody. The process started at the Smart Dish warehouse in the Shenzhen, where at the China, NPU chips are packed in ESD protected and temper seller container. They are transferred using the GPS tracker among truck operation by training personnel to Shenzhen Cargo City. At Shenzhen Cargo City, the chips undergo AI-based custom inspection and CT scanning. Hong Kong is used as the neutral type shipment hub to reduce the geopolitical risk and improve export efficiency. For Taiwan port shipment, the chips are flown from the Hong Kong to Taiwan International Airport. The flight takes about 1.5 hours using temperature control and ESD shielded container to protect the chips. For South Korea, the chips are transferred from Hong Kong to Incheon International Airport. The flight duration is approximately 3 hours and 15 minutes with RFID tracking and secure custom clearance. At TSMC in Taiwan and Samsung Electronics in South Korea, the chips will undergo fabrication, testing, and packaging in secure clearance environment. Access is strictly controlled to ensure the chip's integrity and authenticity. After the processing, the complete chips are sealed in anti-static tray and transported using the CleanMax controller truck to the export airport in Taiwan and South Korea to maintaining a strict chain of custody. They will using the same way from warehouse to Korea and Taiwan, and Korea to Taiwan to warehouse back to China. The chips are then flown back to Hong Kong and processed at the DHL Center Asia Hub here. RFID verification, X-ray scanning, and custom consolidation are conducted before the re-export. And for Hong Kong, the chips will re-enter the mainland China through Shenzhen. AI assistant, custom inspection, and continuous tracking ensure that the shipment remain secure. And finally, the chips are transported from Shenzhen Cargo City back to the Smart Teach warehouse using the armored vehicle upon arrival. All sale tracking record are verified before the integration into production. Through the route trip process, the risks are managed through the physical security, RFID, and the blockchain tracking. The neutral transshipment hard and controller personal access. So to the highlight the key valuable point in the MPU chip logistics chain. The first major risk occur at the port of export, especially at the Taoyuan Airport in Taiwan and the Incheon Airport in South Korea. These locations are highly exposed to geopolitical tension. Any conflict in the Taiwan Strait or on the Korea Peninsula could disrupt air transport operation or can cause thunder blockades. In addition, during peak cargo season, the large volume of pallet be handled, increasing the risk of component substitution, malware insertion, or temporary during the loading process. The second vulnerability is the transshipment hard at Hong Kong International Airport. Due to ongoing US and China sanctions, the shipment often face excess custom inspection and delay. The high congestion at the border warehouse, which handle over the 5 million tons of cargo annually, create the opportunity for theft by the especially electronic criminal despite CCTV surveillance. And the final vulnerability lies in the short-term warehouse storage at the facility in Boan or Shenzhen. At this stage, the chips may be exposed to the environmental risk inside the trees, power upgrades, or weak perimeter security before entering the clean rooms for final processing. This makes the warehouse storage the last critical point where the MPU chips can be compromised.
In conclusion, this study shows that SmartTech Solutions' reliance on a single supplier creates significant risk to its supply chain. Geopolitical tensions and cybersecurity threats have made this strategy no longer sustainable. To address these challenges, the report proposes a dual sourcing strategy involving suppliers from Taiwan and South Korea, which offers strong technical capabilities and stable supply environments. Although this approach may involve higher costs, but it provides a better security, resilience, and long-term sustainability. Overall, strengthening supplier diversification and logistics security is essential for smart tech solutions to remain competitive in the global smart technology market.